All right, grace and peace, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. We have a little bit of movement on Candace's case, the Macron rather case versus Candace Owens. Let's get at it. Let's talk about it. Let's go. So here's the docket, and I will leave this link down in the description. What we usually do, you jump down to the bottom of the docket because that's where they add the most newest and truest. And we're going to look at September 12th. And I'm not going to zoom in. I'll just leave it for you to go check it out. But I want to make sure that I give it all so you can see what I see. Let's keep it going. On the 12th, which was last Friday, they filed a motion to dismiss. Now, Candace Owens' lawyer, of course, that's Chad Chandler. And we see him right there. Good old Chad Chandler. Formally filed a motion to dismiss this case. This is basically asking the judge to throw out the Macron's case before it even goes to trial. So they're asking to be pitched. Let's go ahead and read what it said. Affidavit filed on the date of the docket, which is the 14th of September, 2025. Transmittal affidavit to Catherine Mowry, Esquire, in support of the defendant's opening brief in support of his motion to dismiss with a certificate of service, Exhibit 1, to the transmittal affidavit of Catherine Mowry, Esquire, in support of the defendant's opening brief in support of its motion to dismiss, Exhibit 2, in the transmittal affidavit to Catherine Mowry in support of the affidavit's opening brief in support of the motion to dismiss has been accepted. It does not mean it's been dismissed. Now, they submitted it and proposed an order, meaning that they are suggesting that the judge should just sign off on it if he agrees. So we'll keep it moving. So Chad Chandler on Friday. Here's the official motion to dismiss. And back to that opening brief. The opening brief just kind of explains that why it is that they're asking, why Chandler is asking for the case to be thrown out. So think of it like, hey, you got lack of jurisdiction. There's a failure to state a claim. This is a free speech defense, whatever. For whatever reason that they were going to make it, that's going to be their opening brief explaining why the judge should consider throwing the whole thing out rather than don't even worry about this judge. You shouldn't even worry yourself about this judge. Just throw this thing out. You don't need to worry about this. All right. So we know that is on the 12th. Looking here, the affidavits that came in on, and let me read this more specifically. The motion to dismiss date docket on the 14th of September, defendant's motion to dismiss with a certificate of service notice of motion to the defendant's motion to dismiss to be heard at the convenience of the court. Whenever you get a chance, Judge, I'll come in and argue why you should throw this out. Please listen to me when I do so. That's basically what he's saying. And that was filed on the 12th of September. And then the very last thing, the opening brief was filed, and a supporting affidavit by Catherine Mowry, and that's one of the defense attorneys for Candace Owens. And those affidavits just swear that all their supporting documents for the main motion were filed properly. And it also looks like they're including any kind of backup motions and whatnot like that. And then the very last thing on the 26th, they did file, if you go back up here and see that very first thing, so noted, that was basically stating that they received, Sheldon Renee received the official motions that they filed to the court. And it's just saying that we got it. So at the current moment, I don't know what we got. I don't know where we're going to go. I don't know when it's going to be heard. I don't know what's going to be the outcome. The judge could very well look at it and say, you know what, you're right. Get this thing out of here, throw it out. Or maybe not. So we will see. But that's the current movement. All the links, the link to this docket, so you can keep up with it, will be down in the description as well. So please make sure you check it out and let me know what your thoughts are. I'm looking forward to seeing how this goes. At this point, I'm kind of thinking that they might throw it out and dismiss it whole cloth, but that's just a thought that I have. But what do you think? Let me know what your thoughts are. Grace and peace. Thank you so much for tuning in to another episode of the JWhit Podcast. If you enjoyed today's show, please do me a favor and hit me up with that 3-piece special. Like the video, subscribe, and of course, share it with somebody who would also enjoy this type of content. And make sure you leave a comment because I do pin the best comments to the top. So thank you so much for tuning in today. And until next time, everybody, grace and peace.